The sky above New Horizon City turned into a maelstrom of swirling colors as the alien fleet descended. Their ships blotted out the sun like dark omens. It was a surprise attack, meticulously planned and brutally executed, intended to crush humanity's resistance in one swift blow. The alien race, known as the Varians, with their superior technology and ruthless reputation for conquest, had never faced defeat. Today, they believed would be no different. General Ava Thompson watched the holographic displays in the underground command center flicker with real-time updates of the invasion. Around her, operators worked feverishly, coordinating the city's defenses. Ava's heart raced, not with fear, but with fiery determination. Today was not just about survival, it was about defiance. Deploy all units. Activate the Skyline Defense Group G, she commanded, her voice steady and resolute. Her finger traced across the strategic map, pinpointing where the Varian crafts were breaking through the atmosphere. Above ground, sirens wailed as citizens scrambled to safety. The skyline, once filled with the tranquil glow of the setting sun, now flashed with the light of incoming fire. Explosions rocked the city's outer districts, a prelude to the carnage the Varians intended to unleash. But humanity was not unprepared. In the decades since their first contact with the Varians, who initially posed as peaceful explorers, humans had learned much about their technology and battle strategies. Secretly, Ava and her team had developed countermeasures, weapons, and tactics specifically designed to exploit the aliens' overconfidence and hidden weaknesses. As a first wave of Varian fighters entered the airspace over New Horizon City, they encountered a response unlike any they had faced in previous conquests. The humans had constructed an intricate network of defense satellites and drones known as the Aegis Grid, which now sprang to life. The sky erupted in a brilliant display of orchestrated firepower. Laser beams, precise and cutting, intersected with the paths of the Varian crafts. Missiles, guided by the latest AI targeting systems, soared from hidden silos, each finding its mark with deadly accuracy. The Varians, caught off guard by the intensity and precision of the resistance, scrambled to regroup. On the main boulevard, where holographic billboards once showcased ads for interstellar vacations and the latest in techwear, real-time battlefield data now played. Civilians, trained for such emergencies, manned anti-aircraft weapons, their eyes focused and their actions synchronized with the military's maneuvers. General Thompson switched her view to the ground forces camera feeds. The troops were in position, each unit equipped with the latest powered armor suits, enhancing their strength and resilience. As Varian ground forces began to land, they were met with a barrage of gunfire and advanced warfare tactics honed through years of preparation. The real game-changer, however, was the experimental EMP devices that Ava had insisted on developing. Planted throughout the city, these devices were designed to disable Varian technology without causing collateral damage to human tech, thanks to specialized frequency tunings discovered in captured alien equipment. As a massive Varian carrier descended, aiming to deploy troops directly into the heart of the city, Ava gave the order, "Detonate EMP." The effect was instantaneous and devastating. A pulse of electromagnetic energy surged through the area, invisible yet potent. The Varian carrier, its shields flickering out, lost control and veered off course, crashing into an abandoned construction site. Its hull groaned under the stress and then fell silent as its systems failed. The smaller crafts, too, were affected. One by one, they dropped from the sky like stones, their alien metallurgy rendered useless by human ingenuity. Ground troops, their armor powered down, became disoriented and vulnerable, easy targets for the waiting human forces. General Thompson watched as the tide turned dramatically and swiftly. The Varians, so assured in their technological superiority, found themselves outmaneuvered and outfought within minutes of the real battle beginning. "Press the advantage," Ava ordered, her eyes scanning the live feeds. "This ends today." Across the city, human soldiers advanced, reclaiming their home block by block. The Varians, trained for conquest but not for resilience, fell back in disarray, their command structure in shambles. Their invasion, planned to be over in minutes, was indeed just that, only not in the way they had envisioned. As the last of the alien fighters were rounded up and the disabled craft secured, General Thompson allowed herself a brief smile. It was a smile not just of victory, but of pride. Humanity had been underestimated by the Varians, a fatal misjudgment that Ava knew would reshape the balance of power in the galaxy from this day forward. In the aftermath of the thwarted invasion, New Horizon City lay draped in the eerie quiet that follows a storm. Smoke rose from the crumbled sections of the city, and the debris of alien technology littered the streets. General Ava Thompson, now standing on the rooftop of the command center, surveyed the damage through her binoculars. She had barely allowed herself a moment of relief. She knew there was much to do. News of humanity's astonishing victory had already spread across the planet. Global communication networks were alight with broadcasts recounting the battle's details and celebrating the human spirit's resilience. Yet for Ava, the victory was not just a testament to human tenacity, but also a stark reminder of the looming threats beyond Earth's skies. General Thompson's contemplation was interrupted by the approach of Captain Miles Jensen, her second in command. He carried a digital tablet, his expression one of urgency. "We've completed the initial assessment," he reported. "Most of the city's essential infrastructures are intact thanks to the Aegis grid. Casualties are far less than what we anticipated." Ava nodded as she scanned the report on the tablet. "And the prisoners?" she inquired. "We've secured 57 Variants, including what appears to be one of their high-ranking commanders. Interrogation has begun, but it's clear their understanding of our language is rudimentary at best," Jensen explained. "Keep trying. Anything we can learn about their motives or potential reinforcements is crucial," Ava instructed, handing the tablet back. She turned her gaze toward the horizon, her mind racing with the implications of capturing a Varian commander. Meanwhile, the city buzzed with activity. Military and civilian rescue teams worked side by side, clearing debris and restoring order. Amid these efforts, scientists and engineers examined the fallen alien crafts, eager to unlock technological secrets that could further fortify Earth's defenses. Ava decided to visit the main research lab, where the most intact pieces of Varian technology were being analyzed. Upon entering the lab, she was greeted by Dr. Lena Hart, the lead scientist responsible for reverse engineering alien tech. "General, you need to see this," Dr. Hart said, motioning her over to a partially dismantled Varian engine. "We've discovered that their propulsion system uses a form of cold fusion, something we've theorized but never achieved." "The potential applications are limitless," Ava replied, her eyes widening as the implications sank in. "Exactly," Dr. Hart confirmed. "This technology could revolutionize not just military tech, but also civilian energy applications, potentially altering the course of human development. And there's more. We believe this propulsion system could significantly improve our space travel capabilities." Ava felt a surge of hope mixed with strategic resolve. "Prioritize this, Lena. I want a working prototype as soon as feasible. This could be our key to ensuring that no alien threat can ever catch us off guard again." As the sun began to set, painting the sky with fiery oranges and dusky purples, Ava returned to the command center for a meeting with her senior advisors. The room was charged with a palpable sense of urgency. "We need to consider the possibility of a second attack," General Ramirez stated grimly. "The Varians will want revenge, and they'll likely come prepared." "Agreed," Ava responded. "We must use the time we have wisely, enhance our orbital defenses, expedite research on the alien technology, and increase our surveillance on known Varian outposts." The discussion turned to the Varian prisoners. The captured commander, in particular, was an invaluable source of intelligence. Lieutenant Colonel Sarah Jung, head of intelligence, proposed bringing in xenolinguists and cultural experts to decipher their language and psychology. Make it happen, Sarah. Every piece of information is a piece in the puzzle of their defeat, Ava affirmed, her determination steeling against the fatigue tugging at her consciousness. As night enveloped the city, the lights from the streets below twinkled like stars fallen to earth. Ava remained in the command center, poring over reports, strategizing, and preparing for the inevitable. The Varians would come again, but Earth would be ready, stronger, wiser, and united. The battle for New Horizon City was over, but the war for humanity's future had just begun. In those quiet hours, with the weight of the world on her shoulders, General Ava Thompson forged her resolve like steel tempered in fire, ready to lead humanity through whatever challenges awaited among the stars. 3 weeks after the first invasion, the world remained on high alert. General Ava Thompson had hardly slept, the command center becoming her second home. While the city's pulse slowly regained its rhythm, the scars of the conflict lingered both on the landscape and in the hearts of its people. Progress on the alien propulsion technology had exceeded expectations thanks to Dr. Lena Hart's fervent efforts. The team had created a prototype capable of powering defensive platforms orbiting Earth, promising a formidable shield against future attacks. Ava observed the new engine as it hummed softly, its blue glow casting hopeful light on the scientists surrounding it. Incredible work, Dr. Hart. Keep pushing the limits. This may well be the safeguard we need, Ava commended, her voice tinged with optimism. Meanwhile, efforts to communicate with the captured Varian commander bore fruit. Lieutenant Colonel Jung reported significant progress. General, we've learned that the Varians were scouting for new territory. Earth wasn't their only target, but our resistance took them by surprise. Ava absorbed the news with a sharp nod. Do they intend to return? That's certain, Jung replied. The commander claims their next wave will be overwhelming. He boasts that what we faced was merely a scouting force. The arrogance, Ava muttered. We'll be ready for them. Anything else? Our linguists have deciphered tactical information that could be critical. Their ships have vulnerabilities we haven't yet exploited. Armed with this intelligence, Ava convened with her military strategists to overhaul Earth's defenses. They worked tirelessly, fortifying satellite networks and deploying the new propulsion technology to orbital defense stations. With the looming threat of a second invasion, the world united as never before. Broadcasts echoed the spirit of resilience and readiness, inspired by Ava's leadership. When the Varians returned, their fleet was larger and more menacing than before. But this time, Earth was not caught off guard. As their ships entered the atmosphere, they were met with a relentless barrage from orbital platforms powered by humanity's newfound technology. General Thompson watched the battle unfold, coordinating seamlessly between space and surface defenses. Human fighters, equipped with technology reverse-engineered from the first invasion, penetrated the Varian formation. Exploiting vulnerabilities previously uncovered, they targeted critical nodes on the alien ships, causing catastrophic chain reactions. The once dominant Varians found themselves outmaneuvered and overwhelmed. As debris from Varian crafts rained down into the ocean, cheers erupted in the command center. Keep pressing. Don't let up. This ends today, Ava commanded, her voice resolute. Hours later, the battle was won. The Varians retreated, their fleet shattered, their arrogance undone. Humanity had not only repelled the threat, but pursued the fleeing forces, ensuring they would think twice before returning. In the aftermath, Earth celebrated a new beginning. General Ava Thompson, standing before the United Nations, declared, "Today, we celebrate not just our survival, but our unity. Together, we turn the tide. Let this victory mark the beginning of a new era, one of exploration, innovation, and above all, vigilance." The war had ended, but humanity's journey had just begun. Under Ava's leadership, Earth prepared to take its place among the stars, not just as survivors, but as pioneers, peacekeepers, and perpetual guardians of their blue planet.